So a quick high level of the agenda for the session. First, I'm going to be talking about the updates with the Google Map listings. What's changed, what that means, how that impacts your results. The 5 things that could be preventing you from ranking. A lot of us, for the last 6 or 7 years have known Google Maps is where it's at. And a lot of us have tried a lot of different things. We've hired companies, we've tried things on our own. We've maybe done some things that worked really well back in late 2000 or late to middle of the last couple of years, and now our rankings have tanked or we've dropped off maps. And I'm going to talk about the 5 things we're seeing that are causing those drops in rankings. And we're going to unpack a proven model, just a very simple model that works very consistently for getting ranked in major metropolitan areas for the most important keywords. And then we're going to share some of our favorite tools to systematize and automate a lot of the heavy lifting. So to kick off, do Google Maps even matter? Google's changing the algorithm. They've got local service ads coming live in a lot of different markets. Of course, above that, they've got pay-per-click listings. It seems like the maps are moving further and further down the lists. And you might wonder to yourself, does it even matter at this point? Should I even invest any time or energy in this? And so we can see this is what a Google search result looks like today, right? We've got our local service ads, and then we've got our map listings, and we've got our organic listings. And based on the latest study put out by Bright Local, which is one of the key providers of research data and tools for agencies in the internet marketing and specifically search engine optimization space, they still say that more than 44% of the clicks and the calls go directly to the Google Map listings. So, the local service ads has taken up some of the click real estate, but this is still where the lion's share of the clicks and calls go. And to really kind of illustrate that point better, I want to show you a couple of the clients that we work with that do really well on the maps and kind of what that means to them in terms of calls and in terms of lead volume, because it is pretty significant. So one of the clients we work with in Mason, Ohio is Nixco Plumbing. We work with Jeff Heger over there, been working with him for several years. And if you run a search right now, Mason, Ohio plumber, he's got the #1 spot. He comes up very well organically. And really what I want you to see is over 183 calls every single month come directly via the internet. So we put tracking in place so we can show here's what you spent, here's how many leads you generated, here's what your average cost per lead is across your spend, and then here's how many leads came in organically, pay-per-click, Google Maps, web forms. So, out of 421 leads, 183 of those came from the Google Maps. So there's an example that, if you weren't playing in the Google Map, if you weren't ranking well, if you didn't have some of the strategies I'm going to be sharing with you on today's session, that'd be a lot of opportunity left on the table. Another example of this, one of the great companies we work with in Buffalo, Salino Plumbing, great family, pleasure to work with. You can see if you run a search for Buffalo Plumber, they've got the #1 spot on maps. And if we kind of drill that down, look at his report, 684 total leads for the month on a $10,000 spend across SEO, pay-per-click, the whole 9 yards. 148 of those came directly from Google Maps. So again, do not sleep on your Google Map listing, on your Google Map optimization, on some of the cool strategies we're going to be sharing with you today. And then one last example I'm going to show is Laney's. They're plumbing HVAC electrical company in Fargo, North Dakota. Amazing company, Nexstar member. You can see here if we type in Fargo plumber, Fargo AC repair. I'm just showing you some of the head terms right there in the Google Map results. And over 835 calls directly from their Google Map listings. So not to beat a dead horse, I could show you lots and lots of other examples like this. I find that there's power in 3, so there's 3 great examples of companies that are ranking well on the Google Map and generating hundreds of calls just from that one particular source. So bottom line, yes, Google Maps drives calls, and you simply can't rely on just pay-per-click alone, right? If all you did was pay-per-click, you'd be leaving a tremendous amount of meat on the bone. So I do think it's part of your overall marketing strategy, right? You wanted to be doing SEO, you wanted to be doing pay-per-click, you want to be leveraging social, you want to have strategies to kind of put your arms around your clients and customers and get them to use you again. Not one strategy should be used in a vacuum.
Well, I hope you got value from that video. If you'd like more ideas, strategies, and techniques on how to really more effectively market your plumbing or HVAC business online, I'd like to invite you to go to plumberseo.net/checklist. There we've outlined the ultimate online marketing checklist for plumbing and HVAC contractors to really maximize your lead flow online. This really simplifies the entire online marketing equation into a checklist that you can easily identify what you should do next and what you could do to really probably double, triple, or even 10x the number of leads you're getting for your plumbing or HVAC business online. So you can get that completely free of charge, simple one-page checklist with a video that explains and kind of walks you through it. Just go to plumberseo.net/checklist. Talk to you soon.